Today, I created a father-son duo to rival LeBron and Bronny. We're starting this simulation off in 2003, where Floyd Mercer is getting drafted into the league alongside LeBron James. And then in 2024, Floyd Mercer's son will be getting drafted into the league alongside Bronny. Now here in the 03 draft, the mock drafts are not sure who's gonna go number one between Floyd and LeBron. As you can see, they're kind of split here. I also put Floyd Mercer at the same position as LeBron James, and I'm hoping we get to see these two battle it out throughout their NBA careers. But we got to get started with the draft lottery. And just like real life, the Cavs end up with the #1 pick, the Jazz have the 2nd overall pick, and the Knicks are at 3. I assume we'll see either Mercer or James picked at 1. So let's go ahead and get this draft started. With the 1st overall pick in the 2003 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Floyd Mercer over LeBron. Bron's hometown team passed up on him. And at number 2, the Utah Jazz take Wade. Is LeBron going to New York? You have to assume Bron isn't falling past 3. And yep, LeBron has been drafted by the Knicks. That means that Mercer and James will be in the same conference. That increases the likelihood that we'll see these guys facing off in the playoffs. Now for season #1, Floyd Mercer will be playing alongside Ricky Davis and Big Z. And over in New York, LeBron's got a pretty rough squad. So both Mercer and James don't have great supporting cast for their rookie seasons. But honestly, I would argue that Mercer's got a better supporting cast in Cleveland than LeBron does in New York. But without any more talking, let's go ahead and jump straight into season #1. Season 1 is wrapped. I'm really curious to see who won Rookie of the Year. It's gonna be LeBron, winning it over Floyd Mercer. James averaged 26, 7, and 7 with 2 steals, 2 blocks. Yeah, he was great. Melo's over in Memphis winning 6th Man of the Year. But now let's check in on Floyd. Oh my gosh, Bron was on 2nd team year 1. But I gotta give Floyd Mercer his credit. While LeBron James did put up some crazy numbers, Floyd was right there with them, averaging 22, 8, and 6 as a rookie. Now, he didn't make All NBA like Bron or anything, but his Cavs made the playoffs. And I think that they're the reason New York didn't make it. As you can see, New York was on the bubble of potentially making the playoffs. They missed out while Cleveland got in. All right, Floyd, let's see what you're made of here in the postseason. Round 1, Mercer's got the New Jersey Nets. Oh, he's cooked. Well, the Cavs got swept. Floyd's looking like a playoff fraud early in his career, but there's time for him to recover. But in year 1, we really didn't see any notable postseason success from either James or Mercer. And so far, it seems like Bron's doing a little better. Floyd Mercer is up to an 88 overall headed into his 2nd season, and over in New York, LeBron is up to a 90. They both go up 5 overalls. LeBron has 39 badges, Mercer has 30. And with both of them taking a leap into superstardom, I expect both the Cavs and the Knicks to be in the postseason this year. Kevin Garnett wins MVP, and the Cavs coach Alexander Gordon won Coach of the Year. Cleveland was elite. LeBron makes All NBA first team, averaging 29, 7, and 7. But Floyd Mercer's on 2nd, and he averaged 27, 10, and 6. Oh, we've got a rivalry going, man. Mercer was on all defense. Bron wasn't. And like y'all saw, the Cavs won 57 games. And the Knicks missed the playoffs. So I'm starting to see a trend in this video. Floyd Mercer's a little bit better when it comes to the team success. LeBron's a little bit better when it comes to the individual achievements. In round 1, Mercer and the Cavs will be taking on the Bucks with Ray Allen and Michael Redd. Floyd, I was just giving you your props. Talking about, oh, he's so good when it comes to team success. Bro might end up winning the same amount of playoff games as LeBron, and LeBron isn't in the playoffs. Oh my gosh, Floyd. No, Floyd. Wow, the Bucks went on to win the title, but losing to the 8 seed is inexcusable. In a sweep too? Floyd, man, you gotta get in the gym, put up some shots, headed into year 3. Cause it's clear when those lights get bright, man, they're just too bright for Floyd. Now, New York was bad, so maybe they drafted somebody. They got Marvin Williams. There you go. Oh my gosh, this Knicks roster around LeBron is actually terrible. I mean, the Cavs roster isn't anything to write home about, but it's definitely better than what they got over in New York. Also, Mercer is up to a 92. He progresses 4 overalls. James does the same, up to a 94. Also, real quick, if you're enjoying the video so far, I'd really appreciate if you consider subscribing. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for all your support. Another season in the books. Tim Duncan with an MVP. I wonder when we'll start seeing Floyd and LeBron win MVPs, because I'm sure that day is gonna come. Floyd Mercer, All NBA first. He averaged 28, 12, and 7. This man is nice on the glass. LeBron on second. He averaged 31, 8, and 8. Man, both these guys are elite. Cavs are in the playoffs, and the Knicks are in here as well. New York actually won more games than Cleveland for the first time in this video, although it was really close. And if the Cavs and Knicks can somehow manage to both win in round 1, we will see a LeBron versus Mercer matchup. Bron's got Boston in round 1. They've got Iggy, Paul Pierce, Antoine Walker. This is a beatable team for James for sure. And then Mercer and the Cavs will be taking on the Pistons with Billups, Boozer, and Ben. Triple B's, Big Baller Brand. Oh, LeBron's down 3-0 to the Celtics. Mercer's down 2-1 against the Pistons. Okay, Mercer and the Cavs are all tied up here, headed into Game 5, as LeBron and the Knicks just got eliminated. Alright, Floyd, let's see what you can do. We end up winning Game 5. I jumped in, and for some reason, Mercer wasn't even subbed in the game, so I didn't want to show y'all the gameplay. It was pretty trash, I'm not gonna lie to you. But now we've got a 3-2 lead. Chance for Mercer and the Cavs to move on to the second round, and they've got the lead here. Floyd Mercer did it. In the past, he had struggled in the playoffs, but man, he left that in the past. Cause look at the numbers now. 30, 11, and 6. 3 steals, 3 blocks. Incredible efficiency. And in round 2, Mercer's taking on the Celtics. LeBron lost to this team, so if Floyd won, that would be huge for him. Game 1 goes to Boston. They win Game 2 as well. Cavs take Game 3. Celtics win Game 4. But the Cavs win Game 5 and 6. Floyd Mercer is eyeing a 3-1 comeback here. Oh, this would be legendary. And Mercer's got the lead in the 4th. Celtics aren't even going to make it too interesting. The Cavs finish the job 19-19. Not Mercer's best game, but hey, he was active on the glass for sure. And now Floyd and the Cavs will be taking on the Miami Heat, led by Elton Brand. Game 1 of the series goes to Miami. But the Cavs win Game 2. Heat take Game 3 and 4. Can Mercer pull off another 3-1 comeback? Maybe. Cavs win Game 5 and 6. Floyd Mercer is 1 win away from his second 3-1 comeback of this postseason and his first finals appearance. But the Cavs ran out of gas in Game 7. Floyd, 38 points in this one. Man, he was incredible. What a postseason for Mercer. He has definitely established himself as one of the best players in the league. And what's scary is he's going to continue to get better. Look at that. Floyd up to a 94. Bron up to a 96. But hold on. Help is on the way over in New York. Jermaine O'Neal is a Knick. He's a 20-10 guy. Bron, you better be able to do something with Jermaine, because Floyd almost just made the finals last year, and with his experience now, he might mess around and actually make it this time and end up winning. Things are really getting interesting as we head into season number 4. Floyd is on the board with an MVP, 26, 12, and 7 for Mercer as he wins the Most Valuable Player award. And LeBron's on first team with Floyd. Mercer's on all defensive first. LeBron nowhere to be found on all defense. The Cavs won 51 games. Knicks won 48. I expected the Knicks to be better than that with their big addition of Jermaine O'Neal. But nonetheless, both squads were solid. Cavs are the 2 seed. They'll be taking on the 7-seeded Bucks in round 1. Things got ugly last time the Cavs took on the Bucks. And LeBron and the Knicks will be taking on the Pistons. Well, LeBron is headed to the first Game 7 of his NBA career. And also, Floyd Mercer is facing elimination in Game 6. So we'll see if he can force 7. Nope. He loses in 6. The Bucks are Mercer's kryptonite. But let's see if LeBron can complete this 3-1 comeback against the Pistons. I don't know if I mentioned that, but the Knicks were down 3-1 to Detroit. But yeah, they're going to come up short of the comeback. LeBron, 30 points in this game, and overall he was great in round 1 with 31 and 11 averages. As for Mercer, what went wrong, big dog? Oh man, not again. Bro, every time he runs into Milwaukee, the Bucks go back to the finals after beating Mercer. But yeah, every time Floyd sees the Bucks, seems like bro forgets how to play basketball. Mercer's up to a 96, headed into his 5th season. LeBron's up to a 97. The Knicks team is starting to come together. You got Marvin Williams getting a little better. Of course, Jermaine O'Neal here, Kurt Thomas. And as for the Cavs, they just have a well-rounded squad. There isn't necessarily a second star. I guess Big Z, nah, probably not a second star. Bro's putting up like Brook Lopez numbers. But he's definitely a good second player. The Cavs just have these other guys who are solid around Floyd, while the Knicks actually have a guy who's a star next to LeBron, but the rest of the role players aren't as good. Floyd Mercer, another MVP, averaging 29, 13, and 7 with 2 steals and 3 blocks on the season. There's Floyd with the DPOY. Oh man, Bron. Floyd might have you on the awards. Wait, he definitely has them. Floyd's got 2 MVPs, a DPOY. Bron doesn't have any of those things. And the Knicks, they won 48 games while the Cavs won 55. Now Cleveland, y'all better lock in, because in round 1 you got Chicago. They're the 7 seed. You can't get upset by the 7 seed back-to-back years. As for New York, they've got the Raptors. Okay, they're led by Vince Carter over in Toronto. But what's interesting here is if both Mercer and Bron win in round 1, they'll face off in round 2. Come on, I need it, man. Bron, lock in. Okay, there you go. 2-2 series for Bron. Knicks are up 3-2. Okay, Mercer made easy work of the Bulls, but Bron and the Knicks are going 7. Come on, LeBron. Okay, good start for New York. Oh, I think we're getting LeBron versus Mercer for the first time. LeBron James was going off in round 1 too, bro. What was Mercer up to? Okay, he was solid. Efficiency was down though. But man, 14 rebounds is insane. Here we go. Floyd Mercer versus LeBron James. Second round of the NBA playoffs. Winner goes to the conference finals. Game 1 of the series goes to New York. Cavs win game 2. All ready for game 3. I'm jumping in the Simcast. I really want to see these two going at it in a hopping game. All right, here we go. We've got our first chance to see LeBron versus Mercer. There is a minute left in the game. LeBron has 43 in this one. Mercer has 37. This is about to be a classic. Knicks are down right now, but they have the ball. LeBron with the rock. James going downhill. Mercer brings the help. LeBron misses. Floyd will grab the rebound and give it up to Ricky Davis. Davis defended by James. Swings it to Bass. Now it goes to Andre Miller. Now it'll go to Mercer. Mercer steps out of bounds. Wait, no, it was a foul. Jermaine O'Neal, a costly mistake. Oh, wait, not really. The Cavs weren't in the bonus. Bass is inbounding. It'll go into Mercer in the corner. Mercer over to Ricky Davis. And now it'll go to Mercer, who's wide open. He misses the jumper. O'Neal with the rebound. Knicks need a bucket. They go to LeBron for 3. And James knocks it down. We've got a 1-point game here in the Garden. 30 seconds remaining. Knicks just need a stop. They do not need the foul. Andre Miller to Mercer. Mercer fakes. Goes downhill trying to get to the basket. Swings it back out to Miller. He couldn't create any space. Now Miller will get the screen. Andre, short jumper. Off. Knicks grab the rebound. No timeouts left. for New York. They're gonna have to go for it. LeBron James, defended by Ricky Davis, swings it out to Simmons, who's wide open, and he knocks down the three. Cavs call their last timeout, and the Knicks might have just won this game. Cleveland's gonna have one last shot at it with 3 seconds left. Bass gives it into House. Why is he shooting it? Never mind. House knocks down the biggest shot of his NBA career. Who is this? Eddie House. Oh my goodness, what a shot, bro. The Cavs just won it at the buzzer. They didn't even go to their guy, Floyd Mercer. Eddie House said, don't worry, I got us. Game. Cleveland is up 2-1 in the series. LeBron's 46 was not enough. But man, I have to say, Mercer was kind of underwhelming in that hopping game. I know we didn't see much of him, but he had a couple rough misses. Now headed into game 4, the Knicks cannot afford to lose because they'll go down 3-1. And I guess the Knicks got the memo. They're going to get the win here. LeBron, 30 and 10. Mercer had 50 and lost. Oh my gosh. So we've got a 2-2 series all tied up here, headed into game 5. And this one has been close all the way through. Come on, 2K, give me a close one. Dang. Looks like the Knicks are going to win this one. Oh my gosh, they only won by 1. It didn't look close in those last couple minutes, but nonetheless, Mercer loses with 43. Bro, he's leaving it all out there on the floor. And the Cavs are facing elimination headed into game 6. And we got to jump into this one. Cleveland with a chance to force game 7 here. They're up by 7 points right now, so they're in a pretty good spot. But the Knicks do have the ball. This isn't out of reach on New York's home floor. LeBron dumps it down to Foy. Foy over to O'Neal to Sessions. It's picked away by Andre Miller. Miller to Watson. Watson to the basket. Layup is good. CJ Watson with a huge bucket. Cavs are up by 9. This game is close to being out of reach. I don't know why they have Mercer at the 4, or maybe they have him at the 5. No, they got him at the 4 right now as the Knicks miss another shot. I wish he was at the 3 so him and Bron could go at it a little bit more. Andre Miller with the ball. Miller over to Watson. Watson finds Mercer for a midi cash. That's game. We're going 7 here. LeBron only 24, Mercer 22. A chill game from both the stars, but the Cavs come out on top. And here we go. It all comes down to this game 7 conference finals trip on the line. And we've got a 6-point game with 1:44 left. LeBron's Knicks have the lead. Bro, these Knicks away jerseys are so clean. Currently, Mercer is not in the game for Cleveland, which is bad news because they're down. But Mercer isn't fouled out, so he should be checking in soon. LeBron with the ball. He's going to dump it down to O'Neal for the layup. I don't know in what world the Cavs wouldn't have Mercer in here in the clutch of game 7 of a playoff game. 2K, we got to work on that. Miller down to Big Z, and Zydrunas Ilgauskas dunks it home to give the Cavs a little bit of hope here. Now, if you're Cleveland, you need some stops. Maybe a call timeout in a second so Mercer comes in the game. James looking to the post for O'Neal. Jermaine O'Neal going to bully ball. Hook is up. It's off. Cavs get the rebound. Bass has it. It'll go to Andre Miller. All right, with another bucket, Cleveland could really make things interesting. Miller down to Ilgauskas. Big Z working in the post. Fades away. Cash. Oh, we've got ourselves a game. Mercer's teammates are coming up clutch right now, bro. LeBron James with the ball. He's got O'Neal in the post. He goes to him, and Jermaine O'Neal booms one. All right, bro. The Cavs got to get Mercer in the game. I think I need to call timeout for him, but they only have 1 left. I can't waste it. Dang it, 2K. Y'all got to fix your game because Mercer should have been in. Andre Miller with the rock. They're going to Ilgauskas again. Big Z layup cash. Bro, Zydrunas is him. 4-point game here, and the Cavs foul. So that means that Floyd Mercer will be subbing in. The Cavs had a foul to give. Mercer's defending LeBron. Absolute cinema here in game 7. Kurt Thomas will inbound the ball. And I'm assuming the Cavs aren't going to foul here, right? There would be no reason to. Double team comes on James. It'll go to Thomas in the corner. Bro, what are we doing? In what world would a team ever foul in this situation? 2K, this is actually ridiculous, bro. Like, we can't fix small things in this game. This game has been out for what, 8-9 months? 2K25 is about to come out, and we have all these small glitches. And guess what? I wouldn't be surprised if these glitches exist in NBA 2K25. It's such a shame, man, because the My NBA mode is a mode that a lot of people enjoy. But I'm going to be quite frank with y'all, because it doesn't have microtransactions in it, I feel like it doesn't get as much attention paid to it. I try to, you know, hold my tongue or be like, oh, whatever. But bro, it's actually ridiculous. All right, anyway, back to the game. My bad, y'all. Ilgauskas will give it into Andre Miller. Miller gonna swing it to Mercer. Last chance for the Cavs. Mercer misses. It's over with. Well, I guess it didn't matter. Even if the Knicks didn't get those free throws, the Cavs probably weren't winning this game. So LeBron is gonna beat Floyd Mercer in their first ever head-to-head matchup. And in the conference finals, the New York Knicks will be taking on the Atlanta Hawks led by Chris Paul. We know Chris Paul doesn't win rings, so this should be a W for LeBron in New York. Or maybe not. We've got a 2-2 series. Things are very competitive headed into game 5 here. But it looks like Bron and the Knicks came to play in this one. One more win and New York is moving on. LeBron, a 42-point triple-double. It may have taken James some time to make it far in the playoffs, but now he's showing the world what he has on the biggest stage. He is one win away from the NBA Finals right here, and it looks like Bron and the Knicks will get the win. New York is moving on to the finals. James can win a championship before Floyd Mercer, but he's got to get through the Clippers with Agent Zero and Dwight Howard. Game 1 will go to the Knicks. Knicks win game 2. Clippers take game 3. But the Knicks win game 4. Clippers win game 5. Uh-oh. New York, y'all better win game 6. You don't want to risk the Clippers forcing 7 here, because then they got all the momentum to make a 3-1 comeback. And it looks like we've got a close game here in the final quarter. Minute 54 left. Knicks are down by 2, and LeBron James is at the line right here. LeBron's got 32 in this one. First free throw, cash. Second one for James is also good. We've got a tie ball game here. About a minute and 50 seconds to go. Lou Williams with the ball. Williams gives it down to Dwight Howard. Howard puts up the layup and is snatch blocked by Kurt Thomas. Ball will go up to James. James to Stoudemire for the layup. Are you kidding me? What a block from Kurt Thomas. Now here comes Lemon Pepper Lou with the ball. Dwight rolls to the basket. Howard gonna dunk it home. He said, not again, Kurt. I'm dunking this one. Tie ball game here. I don't know how to say bro's name, but the Knicks point guard has the ball. It goes down to O'Neal. He puts up the hook, misses it. It's rebounded by the Clippers. Lamar Odom with the rock here. Odom swings it to Lou Will. Lou down to Dwight. Howard and Kurt Thomas been going at it, and Dwight misses the hook. Less than a minute to go here. Kurt Thomas to Stoudemire to James. James has O'Neal on the roll, completely missed him. LeBron's calling his own number here in the clutch. James to the basket. He misses, but Lamar Odom got absolutely bodied. So the offensive rebound was wide open. Bron is going to dunk it home, and now the New York Knicks are up by 2. See, that's the type of gameplay I want to see, 2K. And that's why all the shenanigans and glitches really annoy me. Pfizer will give it into Lou Williams. Williams gonna get the screen here from Dwight Howard. Howard rolls. Williams down to Dwight for the slam. Tie ball game. All right, here we go. Tie game. Who's New York going to? They'll give it down to O'Neal in the post. Jermaine O'Neal fakes. Was that a 3-second? I don't know. It's not telling me, but that's what I'm gonna assume. Oh my gosh, the Knicks just sold. Now the Clippers can hold for what is essentially the last shot. There's only about a 2-second differential between the shot and game clock. I'm guessing Lou will be wasting quite a bit of time here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Agent Zero's on this Clippers team, right? I'm guessing he fouled out, right? Yeah, okay. Back to the ball game. Lou Williams with the rock here. Lou gets the screen from Howard. Howard rolls. Lou finds him on the roll. Dwight, he's fouled. Kurt Thomas, a little too physical in the post. But the good news for the Knicks is that the Clippers were not in the bonus. Clippers will try this again. Williams down to Howard. Dwight drop step layup. He's too strong. Only 1.6 left. And the Clippers may have just forced Game 7. But you can't write off New York too early. They could hit a buzzer beater right here. Kurt Thomas is inbounding. It'll go into LeBron James for 3 in the win. He misses. And LeBron is at risk of blowing a 3-1 in the NBA Finals as this series is going 7. James, 36 points in this one, not enough. Here we go. Game 7 NBA Finals. Clippers have the lead so far. Oh my gosh. Are the Knicks about to blow this lead? They are. LeBron James blows a 3-1, but can you blame him, man? He was playing so well all playoffs. This was a great Game 7 performance, but his teammates just didn't show up the way he needed him to. Agent Zero wins Finals MVP. So both Mercer and James are still ringless. I feel like this upcoming year has to be the year one of the guys makes the breakthrough and wins the championship. We're headed into season number 6. Floyd Mercer is him when it comes to the MVPs, bro. He was not able to win another DPOY. LeBron's on first team with Floyd, but these numbers are just tough to beat if you're LeBron James. This year, the Knicks won 53 games. They had a great regular season. They're looking to go back to the finals and make things right. As for the Cavs, they were really good too. They won 47. Oh my gosh, if both teams advance out of round 1, we could see James versus Mercer part 2. Knicks did their part. Come on, Floyd. Oh, Game 7. Lock in. Floyd Mercer, we need you to show up in this one. This is that Hawks team that Bron beat in the conference finals last year, I believe. Come on, Floyd. Bro, Floyd's got no dog in him. Okay, he does. Maybe it's his team. I don't know, man. But every time there's these big series or big games, he loses. Now Bron's got Chris Paul in round 2. LeBron's faced CP3 before in the playoffs, and he sweeps him this time. Ooh, now we got James versus McGrady. Another good matchup here. Oh, Bron's cooked. Knicks do win a game, but they lose the series in 5. T-Mac was a man on a mission trying to get to the finals. Bron was a man on a mission. Look at the numbers. I mean, looking at how both Floyd and LeBron have played throughout this video, I've got to be honest with y'all. I think it comes down to the front office's ability to just get them some better talent. And if their teams can't do that, then it might just be time to leave. LeBron's up to a 99 overall, but his Knicks team really hasn't improved in years. And Floyd's up to a 98, but same thing for his Cavs squad. We really haven't seen much improvement from them. Floyd Mercer is him. Oh my goodness, 32, 13, and 8 on the year. Mercer, of course, is on first team with LeBron. LeBron's been putting up video game numbers in the video game for sure, but Floyd's got him right now. Cavs ended up winning 43 games led by Mercer. That made them the 2nd seed. Bro, what? Well, the reason this happened is because back during this time in the NBA, seeding was based on division. So if you won your division, you were going to have a higher seed. Cavs won their division, and even though the Magic won way more games, they're a lower seed. Hopefully that makes sense. And the Knicks missed the playoffs? They still got Jermaine and Bron, and they missed the postseason. But LeBron says he would like to re-sign with the team. Interesting decision for James. So it's only Floyd Mercer in the playoffs this year, and in round 1, he's got the Raptors, led by Air Canada. Ooh, Mercer and the Cavs are struggling. They lost in 6. So that was a pretty short playoffs right there. And the Knicks will be in the draft lottery this year. They only landed the 13th pick. They could use some lottery luck considering they just missed the playoffs. Oh, they ended up with baby LeBron, aka Eric Bledsoe. And after missing out on the postseason, the Knicks really made no significant moves. But the Cavs got Tyson Chandler. Oh, they actually got him last season via trade. Hold on, how? Tyson Chandler's a big pickup with Big Z getting older. They traded Andre Miller in a first. And if I remember correctly, Miller was an older PG. So I love this trade for the Cavs. Floyd Mercer, another one. They should name the MVP the Floyd Mercer Award because he's got 5 of them. LeBron's still on first team doing his thing. And the Cavs with Floyd Mercer won 44 games. The Knicks were out of the postseason again. LeBron, what's going on? Now, up to this point, we have not seen James or Mercer win an NBA title. So it'll definitely be interesting to see who gets the first one. I mean, at this point, with the way things have been going in New York, it looks like Floyd's the favorite to win his ring first. Round 1, Cavs got the Celtics, and the Cavs lost in 6. Can't blame Floyd though. Really, the common theme throughout this video so far has been that LeBron and Floyd Mercer do their thing throughout the entire playoffs, regular season, basically everything, right? But then their teammates are coming up short. I thought the addition of Tyson Chandler would have changed things for Mercer and the Cavs, but I guess not. Now, the Knicks do have a pick in this draft. Oh, they got Iman Shumpert. And the Cavs drafted Brandon Knight. Definitely some franchise-changing pickups there. Oh, jeez, man. The Cavs are getting old. New York, again, just running with the same roster. And they haven't succeeded with this roster in the past, so I don't know why they keep running it back. Now, Mercer and James are locked up on longer-term contracts with both their squads, so don't expect to see them making a move for quite some time. But man, I don't know why they re-signed with these garbage teams. Floyd Mercer didn't win the MVP this year. Dwight went out and got one. Mercer and LeBron were on first team. Mercer's numbers dropped a little bit this year. Still were elite though. And Bron, he was hooping as well. And speaking of hooping, the New York Knicks actually made the playoffs. 46 wins. Gosh, the East is trash. And the Cavs are the 3 seed with 43 wins. All right, let's jump into this. Okay, the Knicks actually make it out of round 1, and the Cavs are headed to a game 7 with the Hawks. They got Chris Paul. I feel like Bron and Mercer have faced this Hawks team quite a few times throughout this video. And it looks like Mercer's gonna get the best of Paul in this one. 49, oh my gosh! Bro, Floyd's going crazy. Basically averaging a 40-point triple-double. All right, here we go. Round 2. Bron in New York got the Heat led by D-Rose. And the Cavs with Floyd Mercer got the Bobcats led by Wardell. Oh my gosh, Cavs are up 3-1. Knicks are up 2-1. Cavs are going to win their series. And the Knicks finished the job as well. So here we go. Mercer versus James for a chance to make the NBA Finals. Game 1 of the series goes to Mercer and the Cavs. The Cavs win game 2 as well. And game 3. LeBron, what happened? That voice crack was diabolical. Oh my goodness, LeBron. He got cooked. Floyd Mercer is in the finals. Cavs Warriors. I mean, the Warriors' best player is Jay Rich. Bro, no way the Cavs don't win this one. Game 1 will go to Golden State. And game 2, Cavs managed to win game 3. Oh my gosh, they're cooked. Maybe not. 3-1 comeback for Cleveland? Nope, it's over with. Jay Rich leads the Warriors to a title here. Oh my gosh. Floyd only 17 in this one, and you fouled out in the elimination game. Floyd's been clutch, at least as of late. The first couple years of his career, you know, he struggled a little bit in the big moments, but it seemed like he was becoming a real deal playoff performer, but when his team needed him, he didn't show up in that game. When I saw that Warriors roster, I was like, oh, Floyd's got this, but apparently not. So Mercer and James are still ringless. Floyd is up to a 99 overall. LeBron's been a 99. Ooh, Jermaine O'Neal's getting worse over in New York, though, so we got to watch out for that. Supporting cast starting to dwindle for the Knicks. And LeBron saying, if I'm going to be honest with you, it's looking like I'm going to test free agency when my contract is up. Now, that's still a little ways away. And Floyd's thinking the same thing. Oh, a couple years from now, we're about to have a crazy free agency, man. I can't wait. Okay, Bron, getting on the board with an MVP. Floyd was on first team, but he wasn't in those MVP conversations. First off, because the numbers dropped off, but also because, yeah, the Cavs were trash. However, New York was in the postseason this year. And they're going to be taking on the Philadelphia 76ers in round 1 with Rondo, Ray, and Blake, along with Greg Oden. In a world with no injuries, Greg Oden could have been really nice. And we're seeing that right here. Oden and the Sixers are cooking the Knicks. Unless Bron can make a 3-1. Hold on. We're going 7 here. James in New York trying to advance to round 2. Keep this playoff run going. Oh, it's back and forth. But the Knicks have a huge fourth quarter to win it. Jermaine O'Neal, Uncle Jermaine in year 17 clutches up LeBron a triple-double. And in round 2, New York's got the Celtics. Somebody lost to the Celtics last year, right? Was it New York? I can't remember. Well, this time New York's winning. Oh, don't blow the 3-1. There you go. Bro, I just pressed play game. I was trying to show y'all the roster and then I jumped in. Whoops. Look at this pregame hype video. Oh, it's Steph versus LeBron. Tough. All right, let me get out of this so I can actually show you all the rosters. Bobcats versus Knicks. Steph versus LeBron. Here we go. Game 1 of the series. We'll go to the Bobcats. Knicks win game 2. Bobcats win game 3 and 4. Hey, Bronze came back from 3-1 on Steph, but that's not happening this time. LeBron and the Knicks are out of here in the conference finals. Oh, Bron really tried it too. He was carrying. And he's still talking about that free agency. I think that would be a wise decision for both Mercer and James to go out there, see what unrestricted free agency is like. And a free agency class with those 2 players in it, oh man, it's going to be crazy. Bron's still got 2 years left, and Eric Bledsoe's getting better, so maybe he can help out a little bit. Same thing for Mercer. He's got 2 years left, but he doesn't really have anybody getting too much better on his team. Wait, is Lou Will new to the squad? No, I guess he was here last year. I didn't notice. Bron's making up some ground on Floyd Mercer here. Another MVP for James. Mercer still here on first team, but he just isn't playing the way he was before. And LeBron, he's still cooking. 44 wins for the Knicks. They're in the playoffs. Cavs won 42, so they're in the postseason as well. And if both New York and Cleveland make it out of round 1, we'll get James versus Mercer once again. Oh, but that isn't happening. Cavs get cooked. And the Knicks, they might come back. Nope, it's over with. Bron, man, get out of here. Oh, Mercer's gave up on the Cavs, bro. He's tired of this. I know he can play better than this. I think bro's just done with the team. Oh, jeez, man. The Knicks supporting cast just getting worse and worse for LeBron. Oh, nah. Bron says I'm ready to sign a contract extension. No, that isn't happening. Mercer saying he wants a contract extension. Unless things get crazy good for these guys. I mean, sure, the Cavs have Victor Oladipo. Maybe he's the franchise changer, right? If things go well for LeBron or Mercer, I'll say, all right, whatever. Y'all can stay with your teams. But if they don't, I want to force both of them to test free agency because clearly these teams have not been the right teams for Bron and Mercer, at least so far in their NBA careers. Steph Curry wins an MVP this year. It's not Bron or Mercer. James on first team, putting up the Bron numbers. Floyd, bro, what's going on? The Floyd-Mercer fall off is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, the Knicks won 29 games. Okay, wow. And Bron was like, yeah, I'm gonna sign up for 5 more years. No, buddy, we're forcing you to test free agency. Now, Floyd Mercer is in the playoffs with the Cavs. If they win a title, I'll be like, all right, you can stay. Oh, wow, the Cavs picked up an old Caron Butler. They're really trying to make a push for it this year. They traded Lou Will. I don't know, man. That could be a good move for now, but for the future, probably not, because I'm betting that Butler's going to regress soon. Oh my gosh, round 1, the Cavs got a tough Indiana team led by Boogie. And this Pacers team won the championship last year. Oh my gosh, Mercer might win. Okay, Mercer and the Cavs win. Round 2, it'll be the Celtics. Can Floyd take down the Celtics as well? Up 3-2. Game 7 coming up for Mercer. Oh, Floyd's getting cooked. Floyd, bro. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's over with. Floyd Mercer. Are you washed or something? Dang, what's going on? Heat win the championship. So yeah, with that, it's time for Floyd Mercer and LeBron James to test free agency here. I'm gonna remove their contract extensions and they're gonna have a chance to choose a new squad. Here we go. 299s in free agency. All right, Floyd Mercer and LeBron James have chosen their new teams. Floyd is in Washington playing alongside Al Horford, Kevin Love, Bradley Beal, Jared Jeffries, Evan Turner, Marcus Smart. This is a nice squad. The best team he's ever played for. And LeBron James, he went to Utah. where he's playing with Dwayne Wade. 2K knows the script. They've also got Monte Ellis on the Jazz as well. And of course, the player with the prettiest jump shot of all time, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. I'm excited about these new chapters for our guys. I think that they both joined better squads than they were previously on. I think Mercer and LeBron changing teams was the best decision of both of their NBA careers. As you all can see here, the Washington Wizards with Mercer had been absolutely elite, and for the Jazz, it's been the same thing. They're both the first seed in their respective conferences. Could we see Mercer versus James for the NBA championship? I don't know, maybe. LeBron James wins another MVP. He's trying to catch up to Floyd. Mercer's on first team with James. Numbers went up in his first year with the Wizards, at least in terms of scoring. I guess rebounding went down a bit, but he didn't have to do as much on such a good squad. Wizards won 62 games, Jazz won 58. Let's jump into these playoffs. Hopefully we see a finals face-off. Oh my gosh. Bron, are you serious? You lost to the 8 seed Spurs. They still got Tony and Tim? Golly, Tim, you're 40. Giving Bron problems. Oh my gosh, I saw S. Curry on their roster for a second. I thought it was Steph. Bro, I can't believe Bron lost to Uncle Tim. Round 2, Wizards are going to be taking on the Miami Heat. Floyd's continuing his run here, and he's going to win in round 2. Conference Finals, Boston Celtics. All Floyd's got to do is win this series, and he can compete for a title. And this one's going 7. We know what Floyd Mercer can do in big games. We've seen it time and time again. Oh, this might have been a Floyd classic. Oh yeah, 32-point triple-double for Mercer. And he is in the NBA Finals taking on the Denver Nuggets with Harden and Kawhi. The Denver Clippers, and they got LaMarcus Aldridge. Game 1 of the series will go to the Wizards. Floyd Mercer is up 2-0. He is close to that first chip. He's up 3-0. Nuggets get a game. Floyd, lock in. Game 6. No way you blow a 3-0, big dog. Okay, it looks like he's good here. Floyd Mercer is an NBA champion before LeBron James. It took them long enough, though. I thought it wouldn't be this long for one of our guys to win a championship, but there you go. Floyd did it at 31 years old in his 13th season. He wins his first ever NBA championship. And now we're already in 2016. And remember, we'll see Bronny and his rival enter the league in 2024. For now, though, LeBron and Floyd, they're still at the peak of their play. Wow, this Wizards roster is elite. I think they're the favorites to repeat. As for the Jazz, I mean, their roster's good, but they just lost in round 1 last year. Okay, LeBron's really making a run at Floyd Mercer. I feel like there's a debate on who's better looking at both of these guys' careers now. We're going to compare their resumes in just a second here, but James won an MVP. Floyd Mercer, okay, there you go. He's becoming a little bit more of a defensive player in Washington, not scoring the ball as much. They've got a lot of scoring options, and he's still an All-NBA first-team player, a really great, well-rounded player. Utah was the 1 seed, Wizards were the 1 seed just like last season. But now, I want to compare these resumes 14 years into the sim. Mercer does have 1 championship, he has 5 MVPs, lots of All-NBA first-team appearances, a Finals MVP, but LeBron, he has 4 MVPs, and if James can win a championship, I feel like he really makes things interesting here. Let's get into these playoffs. LeBron makes it out of round 1 with the Jazz, but Mercer is headed to a game 7 here with the Boston Celtics. Didn't see this coming, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is an 8-seeded team. Mercer should be able to take care of business, especially as a guy who's coming off of a championship. You can't lose to the 8 seed. There you go. Floyd Mercer, 15 points in the final game, but luckily, is that Eddie Curry? All right. He was getting buckets, Mike Miller getting buckets, Al Horford, and now both our guys move on to round 2. And in the second round, oh man, it's not looking good for Mercer or James. The Jazz got eliminated, but Floyd is going 7. Oh man, if Floyd Mercer wins ring number 2, things could get ugly for Bron. And Mercer's moving on to the conference finals, 27, 14, and 7. He comes to play in these big games. All right, next up, the Wizards are taking on the Nets with Giannis Embiid, Dirk, John Wall. Oh, it might be over with. It's a 2-2 series. Nets win game 5, but Floyd Mercer is going to another game 7. Every single series he's played in has gone 7, and up to this point he's won every time, but that streak's about to end as the Brooklyn Nets came to play, getting a big W here led by Dirk Nowitzki. Floyd Mercer was unable to capture ring number 2 this season, and the Nets go on to win the title. And the Nets swept the finals, so if Mercer would have won that series, they probably would have won the championship. But instead, he's sitting on 1 championship. He was unable to go back to back. The good news is his team is still absolutely great, so he's going to have an opportunity to contend once again. LeBron's Jazz are a little bit older, but this is still a good team. And LeBron is thinking he wants to test free agency anyway, so I think LeBron is seeing the writing on the wall though. He's seeing that guys are regressing, getting older, and realizing, alright, I might need to plan my next career move. Giannis from the defending champion Nets is going to win an MVP. Oh, there goes Floyd, another DPOY. And LeBron James makes first team. Floyd Mercer does not. That's one thing about LeBron. He does have that longevity. We've seen it in his career in real life. He continues to play at such a high level. What year is he in now? In year 15. The Utah Jazz won 50 games. Wizards won 60. Is this the 3rd year in a row that Washington was number 1? And the Wizards make easy work of the Pistons in round 1. The Jazz do the same to the Blazers. But now Utah's running into problems in round 2. They just lost in 6 to the Denver Nuggets. Looks like the Wizards are going to keep things going though. They're moving on to the conference finals. Yeah, LeBron's tenure with Utah so far has been severely underwhelming, and he's ready to go to free agency. But Mercer, he wants to keep this run going with the Wizards and try and move on to the finals against a great Sixers squad. 390 plus players over in Philly. Game 1 goes to them. Wizards will win game 2 and 3. Uh-oh, Floyd. Sixers win game 5, but the Wizards win it in 6. Floyd Mercer is in the finals, taking on the Nuggets with Harden, Kawhi, and Aldridge. Let's see if Floyd can win number 2. Game 1 will go to the Wizards. Game 2 to Denver. Game 3 also goes to the Nuggets. But the Wizards win game 4. We're all tied up. Game 5 of the NBA Finals. We got to jump in the Simcast. Floyd Mercer and the Wizards got off to a strong start in this game, but the Nuggets have really fought back. As you can see, Wizards had a huge first quarter, outscoring the Nuggets 33-15, but since then, it's been all Denver. They've won every single quarter. So now Denver's within 4 here. Wizards have the ball. Minute 29 remaining. What a pass to Mercer, and he's going to lay it up and in. 6-point lead here for Washington. Now here comes James Harden. He's defended by Floyd Mercer, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. Great defense from Floyd. Harden's forced to pass it to Tyreke Evans. Evans over to Kawhi Leonard. Leonard wearing number 34 like he's Giannis. Gonna pull a mid-range and miss it. It's rebounded. Now it'll go to Marcus Smart. Smart with the ball defended by Evans. He'll give it to Floyd Mercer. Mercer down to Jefferson for the slam. That was a nice find right there. 8-point lead for Washington, and it looks like the Wizards are about to take a 3-2 series lead. One more stop, and I think this game is all but over with. Zaza sets the screen for Harden. Harden has room from 3. He misses. It's rebounded by Kevin Love. GG's. Floyd Mercer will take a 3-2 series lead here with the Washington Wizards. All right, Floyd, let's see if you can close this out in game 6. Nope. It's a win for the Nuggets. So this series is going 7. Can Floyd Mercer finish the job, or will he come up short? Oh man, it looks like Mercer and the Washington Wizards are gonna lose this one despite a triple-double from Floyd. And James Harden is named Finals MVP. And after the loss, Floyd Mercer is saying, I have a good chance at getting paid this summer. I'm leaning towards taking that chance. And LeBron says, I've already decided I'm gonna test the free agent market. The 2018 offseason is going to be one for the books. Oh, well, it looks like Bron's going back to the Jazz. Oh, and Floyd Mercer isn't even here in free agency. What happened? Oh, he's still got a year left. Well, that was not as exciting as I thought it'd be. Because, yeah, LeBron just went back and Floyd wasn't even a free agent. I wouldn't blame Floyd Mercer if he stuck around in Washington. This team is really good. I don't know why he's talking about free agency. As for LeBron, I don't know if re-signing with Utah was the right decision. Because, man, D-Wade and Monte, they're really really regressing now. DeMarcus Cousins with an MVP. Floyd Mercer. How many DPOYs is that for him? Oh, it won't show me. See, this is another thing they gotta fix in this game, bro. Why are they not showing the DPOYs on the resume? Alright, anyway. LeBron and Mercer, all NBA first team this year. Bronze Jazz won 47 games, and the Wizards won 50 with Floyd. Hopefully they can both at least make it out of round 1. The Jazz win in 6. Floyd's going to a game 7 with the Celtics. Bro, I feel like Bron and Floyd have faced the Celtics so many times throughout this video. But here we go again. And it looks like Floyd Mercer will get the dub. 37-15. There you go, Floyd. Alright, now we move on to round 2. We got Wizards, Sixers, Jazz, Grizz, and oh my gosh, Bron. He's doing his best, bro. 40-point triple-double. Still getting cooked, though. As for Floyd, he's down 3-2 to Philly. Oh, here we go. Another game 7. See, Floyd, he's a dramatic dude. He likes these game 7s for sure. Seems like every single time we're getting game 7s with this dude. And it looks like Mercer's gonna lose. Oh my gosh, he got cooked by 30. Whoa, what happened? 5 points. That tragic triple single as well. That's a bad game for Floyd, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Mercer did sign a 5-year extension to remain here in Washington. So it looks like him and Bron are probably gonna be sticking around with their teams for the majority of their remaining careers. Because, I mean, what? Bron, he's headed into year 17. Of course, Mercer will be doing the same. And what I plan to do when 2024 comes around is I'm going to have Bronny join LeBron's team. And Floyd Mercer's son will be joining Floyd's team. I got real creative when I named Floyd's son. I named him Floyd Mercer Jr. Wizards pretty much look the same, except Al Jefferson did regress a little bit. Oh, man, the Jazz are cooked. There goes Steph winning an MVP. Floyd Mercer, bro. He's got that DPOY on lock. He ended up making second team this season. Bron was on first, as we've gotten used to at this point. Oh my gosh, Bronze Jazz missed the playoffs. Mercer and the Wizards are still hooping though, 54 wins. Well, I guess LeBron's gonna have to hope that the Jazz can draft somebody good for him or something. Anyway, round 1 of the playoffs, we got the Washington Wizards taking on the Bucks. That Bucks team was pretty nice, wasn't it? But not good enough. Floyd Mercer's moving on. Next up, it'll be the Pistons, led by Warriors legends Klay Thompson and Wiggins. I can't believe Klay's not a Warrior, but we're moving on. Speaking of Warriors, there's Curry. They got Jokic and Derek Favors. It's over, bro. It's so over. Okay, maybe not 2-2 series. We win game 5. We won in 6. We're in the finals. Floyd Mercer and the Washington Wizards are taking on, oh my gosh, this team is trash. Floyd, you better win this one or you're a fraud, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Up 2-0, up 3-0. Floyd Mercer is a 2-time champion. So although LeBron later into his career has definitely been putting up more impressive numbers, winning more MVPs, Floyd was great in terms of the individual accolades early in his career, and then later in his career, he shifted towards, all right, I'm gonna just focus on winning. That's a second championship for Mercer. And I mean, if this Wizards team stays together, who knows? He could go for more. Also, I wonder what pick the Jazz got. They got number 9. That could be big for them, maybe. Oh, they picked up Desmond Bane. That's fire. That's a great pickup. Yeah, LeBron needed that, though, for sure. I think the only other way the Jazz really improve is if, like, Wade or Monte Ellis leave the team, then they have cap space to get Bron some more help. Oh, my gosh. They lost Wade. Monte's getting older, but they paid him. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, the Jazz, it's looking bad, bro. They're spending their payroll on MKG, Trey Lyles, Monte Ellis. Oh, dude. Not looking good for Bron. I didn't even look at the Wizards roster, bro. I'll show y'all it at the start of the season. Let's go. We're entering the modern era. Yeah, Wizards are still nice, bro. Let's see if Mercer can go for 2 in a row. And I guess let's see if LeBron can make it back to the playoffs. The Joker wins MVP. Floyd Mercer. You know what he's going to do, man. Go out there and win those DPOYs. LeBron first team, Mercer second team, and LeBron's Jazz were trash. We're kind of getting used to that. While the Wizards, they were hooping. 53 wins. Hey, Floyd, are you trying to go back-to-back? Round 1, Wizards will take down the Hawks. Round 2, it's going to be the Brooklyn Nets. And there goes the Wizards. Yeah, this is that Nets team that's insane. And Mercer just can't carry the way he used to, bro. He can still score, don't get me wrong. But you can't rely on him to just completely put the team on his back like he was doing back in Cleveland. I guess Bron's going to be hoping that the draft lottery is kind to the Jazz. And it wasn't. They got the 10th pick. Because with LeBron, they're not bad enough to be the worst team in the league. but they're also not good enough to contend, so they're kind of in a bad spot. They did just pick up Cam Thomas, though, an absolute bucket. We only got 3 more years until Bronny and Floyd Mercer Jr. will be entering the league. Did the Jazz spend their cap space to sign Jared Solinger? I'm so sorry, Bron. Oh, and Floyd's starting to regress a little bit here. He goes down 1 to a 98. A lot of players getting old in Washington. You have to wonder, is the era where they're a great team starting to end? Giannis MVP, Floyd, you know what he does. LeBron first team, Floyd second team. We're kind of getting used to this at this point. Wizards won 56 games and the Jazz are back in the playoffs. Cool. Mercer and James in the playoffs for the first time in a while that we've seen both of these guys out here hooping in the postseason. And we've got a game 7 with LeBron taking on the Dallas Mavericks here. Come on, Bron. It's been so long since you were in the playoffs. Don't lose in round 1. Oh my gosh. 27. I mean, that's solid, bro. B.I. was cooking. Mercer's going to continue into round 2 where he's got the Nets with MVP Giannis, John Wall, Joel. Didn't he lose to the Nets last year? Yeah, it's going to happen again. The Nets are insane, bro. They've got an absolute squad. Trey in New York wins an MVP. Floyd Mercer turned it up for the playoffs, but it wasn't enough. Only 2 years away from LeBron and Floyd Mercer's sons entering the league. LeBron's starting to regress. Floyd's regressing a little bit as well. But I'm excited to see these guys have a chance to play alongside their sons. It'd be really cool if we got a father-son matchup at some point. But obviously, I don't think James and Mercer have many seasons left to play at this point. I mean, we are headed into year 20. This is like a double career simulation, basically, because we're going to simulate the entirety of LeBron and Mercer's careers. Then we're going to simulate Bronny and Mercer Jr.'s careers. This might be another long video, and I just dropped that 2-hour-long video. Hopefully, y'all like the longer videos. Nikola Jokic wins an MVP here. Draymond wins a DPOY over Floyd Mercer. Oh, LeBron's not on All-NBA first. Mercer isn't there. Bron and Mercer are on second. They're both on third. Oh, the fall off is crazy. Dang, Floyd 15. Hey, Floyd isn't thinking about retiring just yet, though. LeBron says this is going to be his final year in the NBA. Oh, no. Well, we got to override that, of course. Wow, the Wizards were trash this year with Floyd. They ended up only winning 37 games. But the Jazz were incredible. They won 54 games. What happened? I don't know. I mean, the team looks a little better. They definitely got some more role players. I don't know how they won so many games, though. Round 1, the Jazz will be taking on the Mavs. And LeBron and the Jazz will advance. Okay, is Bron trying to get a chip right here? Next up, it'll be PG, Cade, and the T-Wolves. Also Cash Money Chris, of course. 2-2 series. Jazz win game 5 and 6. Uh-oh. LeBron's going for a title, but he's got to get through AD, the Brody, and bam. He's down 3-2. Oh, the Jazz lost in 6. LeBron couldn't get on the board with an NBA championship. And since James is retiring right now, I'm going to override his retirement, of course. But now he's actually set to hit free agency. And the thing is, I can only override LeBron's retirement once, right? So what I'm going to do is let LeBron test free agency, go wherever he wants to go, right? And then whatever team he joins, I'm going to add Bronny on to a year early. Just so we get a chance to at least see LeBron and Bronny for at least one season, right? And then I'll do the same for Floyd Mercer with the Wizards. I'll put Floyd Mercer Jr. over in Washington. So yeah, that's the game plan here. Had to make a little adjustment on the fly. And it looks like LeBron's returning to the Jazz on a 1-year contract. So we'll add Bronny to the Jazz. We'll add Floyd Mercer Jr. to the Wizards. And yeah, we'll move forward from there. Gosh, the Wizards are trash. They're just so old. And I mean, the Jazz, they were really good last year and their team looks the same. So maybe they can be good again. All right, I added Bronny to the Utah Jazz with LeBron James. And I added Floyd Mercer Jr. to the Washington Wizards with Floyd Mercer. And this wouldn't be any fun if they weren't getting any minutes. You know what? Get Floyd Mercer Jr. in the starting lineup. Get Bronny in the starting lineup as well. I want to see these guys out there playing big minutes in the rotations. Both these teams' starting point guards are pretty garbage anyway, with all due respect. So I don't think it's going to ruin anything for either squad. And also, I think it'll make the video a little bit more fun. So why not do it, right? Well, now that we've done all of that, I think we're ready to get the season started. I'm hoping we can see Floyd Mercer and LeBron James in the playoffs hooping with their sons. That would be a lot of fun. Joel Embiid wins MVP. I wonder if Bronny or Floyd Mercer Jr. won Rookie of the Year. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Wemby's in this. Oh, he got drafted to the Spurs, huh? Interesting. But yeah, I forgot about Wemby. Floyd Mercer made All-NBA first. He was so excited to be playing alongside his son. He must have hopped in the Fountain of Youth or something, bro, because his numbers look great. LeBron made All-NBA third. What about All-Rookie, though? There's Floyd Mercer Jr. What? He averaged 17, 6, and 7 in year one. What did Bronny do? 12, 3, and 7. So Bronny was cool, but bro, Floyd, oh my gosh. Also, I'm noticing Floyd Mercer Jr. is a little bit older than Bronny, so I'm actually make him 19 here. And then I guess, can I make Bronny 19 real quick? So the Jazz, they ended up missing out on the playoffs. Yeah, they did with LeBron and Bronny. That's unfortunate because Bron's about to retire. As for the Wizards, they ended up making the playoffs. They won 50 games. So let's see if Floyd Mercer and Floyd Mercer Jr. can win a championship together. Round one, they got the Cavs. No way. No way they do this as a duo. Okay, yeah, they got cooked. Floyd Mercer was good, and he's talking about, I want to re-sign. He's ready to keep hooping headed into year 22. And Floyd Mercer Jr., he's incredible. LeBron James is out of here. Throughout his career, he ended up winning 4 MVPs, making 21 All-Star teams, 17 All-NBA first teams, 2 All-NBA second teams, and 2 All-NBA third teams, along with 1 All-Defensive first team appearance. And I think the most notable thing is LeBron didn't win a championship. He did finish #1 all-time in scoring with over 46,000 points. He was #1 in field goals made, #10 in threes made, 1st in free throws made, 2nd in assists, 3rd in steals, and 1st in minutes. At this point in time, let me know who you all think had a better career, LeBron or Floyd Mercer. Now, obviously, things could change because Floyd Mercer, he's still out here hooping, and he's playing with his son. Imagine if he won a championship playing alongside his son. That would be fire. Now, this offseason, we should see Bronny and Mercer Jr. get a little bit better. I gave them both around the same potential, and I also made sure their overalls were the same to start with. Floyd Mercer Jr. goes up to a 77 overall. Ignore the plus 10. I think he actually went up like 5 from a 72. And then Floyd Mercer, he is down to a 93. Bronny James, again, ignore the plus 9, but he went up 4 to a 76 overall. And the Jazz are absolutely terrible now that LeBron's gone, so I think they're going to be in the draft lottery this year. As for the Wizards, they could maybe do something with an old Floyd Mercer. We'll have to see. And also, I'm not going to force these guys to get minutes in year 2. They're going to have to earn them. I just thought that would be a fun thing to do for the first season. And their potential is high enough to where they'll become great players and get minutes eventually. But I don't want to just throw them minutes that they don't deserve off the rip, if that makes sense. Floyd Mercer Jr. will be a bench player in Washington this year. 7th man in the rotation, still getting decent minutes. And Bronny's the starting PG in Utah just because the team sucks. Giannis with another MVP. Floyd Mercer, All-NBA second team. Bro is not ready to retire. 22 years pro. He's him. Oh, did the Wizards miss the playoffs though? Oh, they're in the play-in. Jazz were trash, as you'd expect. And Bronny, he ended up getting bumped down in the rotation despite having a good year. Did he even play at the end of the season? Oh, man. How many games did he play in this year? He only played 8 games before they brought in Ricky Rubio to take his minutes. And look at how good Bronny was playing in those 8 games. But Ricky took all his minutes. They were trash regardless. And then the Wizards. They're in the play-in tournament here. Floyd Mercer Jr. was coming off the bench. He averaged 14, 5, and 4. He played 24 minutes a night, and he was active in all 82 off the bench. Well, let's see if they can make it to the playoffs. Nope. But I guess we're gonna see another year of Mercer and Mercer Jr. because for some reason, bro refuses to retire. Yeah, Floyd Mercer is gonna keep it pushing into year 23. And you know what? I'm probably going to override his retirement whenever he's ready to leave the game. I did that for LeBron, so we might as well do it for Floyd, see how many years he ends up playing with his son. Oh yeah, also, I think the Jazz had a pick in this draft that should have been pretty good. They got Trey Johnson, 6 overall. I think he's pretty good in these. The Jazz could definitely use the help. Speaking of help, the Jazz just got somebody. De'Aaron Fox. Oh, this changes everything. But it also makes it tough on Bronny to get minutes. So here's what I'm going to do because I think it makes sense. We're going to slide Bronny to the 2. Also, bro is not 6'4". He's like 6'2". Let me change that. And yeah, that'll give Bronny the starting role this season. Don't want him buried on the bench behind De'Aaron Fox. Oh yeah, and then also over in Washington, Floyd Mercer Jr. is really good. He's up to an 82. It's showing me the Summer League roster right now. So I'll go ahead and go to the season so we can see the actual roster and the rotation and everything. Yeah, here you go. Floyd Mercer Jr. is starting next to his dad here in Washington. And then Bronny James is starting next to De'Aaron Fox in Utah. They've also got Laurie. Let's get into it. Joel Embiid wins an MVP. And look who it is winning MIP. Floyd Mercer Jr. Oh man, Uncle Floyd didn't make All NBA this year. However, Floyd and his son won 52 games together. Oh my goodness, this is just beautiful to see. And then the Utah Jazz, they won 42 games, made it into the playoffs. Bronny, oh my gosh, 19-6-9. Floyd Mercer Jr. and Bronny James were playing really well. Hopefully they can both at least make it out of the first round here. Well, that sucks. Floyd Mercer was solid in the playoffs. Floyd Mercer Jr. Ooh, not so much. What about Bronny? Yeah, he was really good. He averaged 20. And Floyd Mercer said he's ready to leave the game, but I'm telling him, come back for one more, man. Play one more with your son in Washington. Maybe you could mess around and win a title. Oh man, Floyd Mercer is down to a 90 overall. Floyd Mercer Jr. up to an 86 here in Washington. Bronny going up to an 86. The Jazz picked up Jabari Parker via trade. They've also got Stephon Castle. Okay, looks like Utah's putting something together here. They've got a decent team. Z wins MVP. Floyd Mercer Jr. Wait, what? Didn't he just win this? I didn't even know this was possible. He won Most Improved twice. Bro's the CEO of improvement or something. How did you do that? I mean, he made All-NBA first. This is a huge improvement. I just didn't know that was a thing. There's Bronny on second team. These dudes' numbers are pretty comparable, so I think they could have a nice little rivalry going. The Wizards won 44 games, and they're in the play-in tournament. They will make the playoffs as the 7th seed. As for the Jazz, they won 49. They're in the playoffs as the 3 seed. Oh, come on, Washington. Don't lose. They're going 7. Jazz end up beating the Blazers in round 1. Bronny James was not that good, but his team got the job done. And now we can focus on this Heat Wizards series. Let's see what Floyd Mercer Jr.'s got in Game 7 here. And also, I wonder how Floyd Mercer's been doing. I don't even know if I checked in on his numbers or anything. I kind of forgot bro was playing. He's been playing for so long. Oh my gosh, we've got a close game here. Minute 59 left, Game 7. Wizards are up by 3. Floyd Mercer Jr.'s hooping. Floyd Mercer, he's playing pretty well for an old man. 6 of 15's nuts, actually. He's not playing well. But let's give him a break. He's played 24 seasons. He's 42. I'm so excited, though, that we're going to get a chance to see the father-son duo. Or maybe not, because I see Mercer in the game. I don't see Mercer Jr. Wallace takes the 3. It's good. Wizards gain a 6-point lead. Where is Jr.? Wait, what am I doing, bro? I did not mean to do that. Hold on, let's try this again. Where's Floyd Mercer Jr. at? He's got 5 fouls, so they might be holding him out for a second or something. Or it's just 2K being stupid and not subbing in a good player late in the game. Scotty Barnes to the basket. Kicks it out to a wide open Jonathan Kuminga, and he knocks it down. 3-point game here in the clutch. Real deal Beal with the ball. He's defended by Kuminga. Bradley Beal gives Kuminga a couple bumps, but bro is not getting anywhere. Great defense. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was a bad possession there. Anthony Black up to Scotty Barnes. Barnes down to Kuminga. Kuminga's layup is good. All of a sudden, we've got a 1-point game. Now here comes Bradley Beal again. Oh my gosh, don't do this. You're about to get clamped. Oh, good pass. There you go. Casey Wallace with the layup. Thank goodness Brad Beal didn't call his own number and play more ISO ball. That was a smart play right there. We're up by 3 and a timeout has been called. So now we get to see Mercer and Mercer Jr. in the game at the same time. Jr.'s over there defending Anthony Black. And Mercer is defending, is that McDaniels? Yeah, it's McDaniels. Kadeem Mulach with the ball. He's going to pull up, miss, get his own board, go back up, miss again. Oh my goodness. All right, now here's Junior. I'm going to just call him Junior to avoid the confusion. Junior gets the screen up top, sees Vonleh on the roll. Is that Noah Vonleh with the dunk? I haven't heard that name in a minute. And now your Washington Wizards have a 5-point lead. Scotty Barnes to the basket. Goes up over tough defense. Noah Vonleh, come on, man. And now Floyd Mercer Jr. is headed to the line. First free throw, cash. Come on, Junior. We need both of these out of you. Second one, Oh, wait, we got the board. Noah Vonleh, you're him. You're him. It's over. It's over. Noah Vonleh's him. The Noah Vonleh game. Floyd Mercer Jr., 37. His pops had 19 in this one. Noah Vonleh, you're him, bro. All right, and it looks like Bronny and Mercer Jr. are moving on to round 2. Oh my gosh, Bronny and the Jazz are cooked here. The Kings are insane. And the Wizards, they'll be taking on the Sixers. This is a beatable team for Washington for sure. The Jazz got eliminated as I expected. But the Wizards are going to Game 7 again. And I gotta check before we jump into this. Is Floyd Mercer about to retire? Yes, he is. If they lose this game right here, the father-son duo of Floyd Mercer and Floyd Mercer Jr. will never have a chance to win a title together. So this is their last chance. And we've got a close game. We got to jump in. 3-point game, minute 45 remaining. Currently, the Wizards are down 3, but they got plenty of timeouts. They're not in a bad spot. There's Junior. He gets the ball. He's defended by Brunson. Junior gonna spin. He'll get the screen, and he's going to be wide open for a midi. Come on. All right, ball will go up to Vassell. Vassell is defended by Bradley Beal here. Now it'll go to Chris Dunn. Dunn gets the screen from Wiseman. Wiseman, jumper, cash. Big bucket for James Wiseman. And the Sixers are up by 5. Come on, Junior. We need one out of you. Screen comes from Capella. Junior to the basket. Kicks it out to Vonleh. Vonleh over to Bradley Beal. Not much time left here on the shot clock. Somebody's going to have to do something. Beal gets the screen from Junior. Pulls the 3. Cash. Big shot, Brad. All right, now here comes Jalen Brunson with the ball. Brunson gets the screen from Wiseman. Dumps it down to James. Good defense, Clint. That's a bad shot. Big rebound right there. We can tie it with the 2. Here comes Mercer. He'll give it up to Junior. Junior working in the mid-range. Walks it out to the 3-point line. Almost pulls from Curry range. Instead, swings it to Noah Vonleh. Vonleh finds Beal for another 3. Bradley Beal will give us the 1-point lead. Come on, Bradley. All right, less than 30 seconds to go. Philly calls their last timeout. We've got ourselves a ball game. It's Jackson inbound in the ball. He'll give it into Brunson. Come on, Junior. We need some good defense out of you. Brunson gonna get the screen from Wiseman. Wiseman rolls. Brunson attacks. Brunson misses. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Now it'll go to Beal. And we are in the bonus. Even if Beal hits both, though, the Sixers will have a chance. They can still tie the game up with a 3-pointer. First one for Beal is cash. Second one for Beal is also good. Here we go. Can the Philadelphia 76ers hit a 3 to force OT? It'll go to Blake Griffin for a 3-ball. He misses. Mercer the rebound. And he's going to get a chance to seal the deal and send his team to the conference finals. Mercer, foul shot, cash. That's Unk. You really think he's going to sell on a free throw in the clutch? No, that's cash as well. Only 5 seconds left. That's not enough time for Philadelphia. Brunson brings it up, gives it to Vassell. Vassell way downtown. It's off. It's over. Floyd Mercer Jr., playing alongside his dad, is going to the conference finals. And in the conference finals, they've got the Raptors. Tough Raptors team. Let's see if they can get the job done. Game 1 will go to Toronto. No. What a fun run that was, though. We got to see some great moments. And the Raptors go on to win the title. Floyd Mercer leaves the game, and what a career it was for him. He had his rivalry with LeBron. He had some great moments with his son. Ultimately, he won 2 chips, 5 MVPs, 2 Finals MVPs, made 23 All-Star teams, 14 All-NBA first teams, and 6 All-NBA second teams. In addition to that, he did win quite a few Defensive Player of the Years. Let me count those up for y'all. He won 7 Defensive Player of the Year awards. And now we got to check out the record books because he played for so long. Floyd Mercer finishes 2nd all-time in scoring behind LeBron. Finishes 2nd in field goals made behind LeBron. 1st in threes made. 8th in free throws made. 3rd in rebounds. Wow. 4th in assists. 4th in blocks. 1st in steals, and 1st in minutes. I have to say, I think Floyd Mercer had a better career than LeBron James. The championships really put him over the edge for me. But let me know your all's thoughts. Now, we've got to continue with Floyd Mercer Jr. and Bronny James's careers. And these guys are both emerging as stars in the association, so it's going to be really exciting to see what they can do. Floyd Mercer Jr. is the best player in Washington. He's up to a 90 overall. And Bronny James is the 2nd best player in Utah. He's up to an 89. Stephon Castle, though, is also really good for the Jazz, so I'm going to play him at small forward. He's 6'6". That way, him and Bronny, along with De'Aaron Fox, can all be in the starting lineup for the Jazz. Victor Wembanyama wins an MVP award and a DPOY. All right, Wemby, we get it. You're good. Floyd Mercer Jr., All-NBA first, as he averages a near triple-double as a 6'3" guard. And Bronny James, he averaged 27 and 9. Oh, man. Floyd Mercer Jr. is kind of cooking Bronny right now. I'm not going to lie to y'all. But the one thing that Bronny has over Mercer is the team success. Bronny's Jazz won 55 games. Floyd's Wizards won 34 games. So Bronny's going to have a chance to compete this postseason while Floyd's watching from the couch. Round 1, the Jazz will be taking on the Kings led by Anthony Davis, and Utah will get an easy dub. Round 2, it's going to be the Thunder. Also, my bad for all the voice cracks, bro. I've been recording a lot. Jazz are going to win in 6. Next up, it'll be the Spurs. Oh, man, the MVP and the DPOY, Wembanyama, plus they got B.I. Game 1 of the series will go to Utah. They win Game 2. Oh, is Bronny about to get a title? Do something his dad couldn't do throughout his career, as Bronny is headed to the NBA Finals, where he'll be taking on the New York Knicks. Oh, my gosh. Trey, JT, Zion, Jared out. It's over. It's over, bro. The Jazz were having fun. They were winning games, but I don't think that's going to continue, man. Yep, they're down 2-1. They're down 3-1. It's over with. Yeah, man, I don't know how you're meant to beat that team. Great playoff run from Bronny. He even won a conference MVP, but unfortunately, it ended in the finals for him. And now, Bronny James is set to hit free agency. He doesn't have any time on his contract. Neither does Floyd Mercer Jr. So they could both choose new teams if they'd like to here. Floyd Mercer Jr. decided to re-sign with the Wizards a couple days into free agency. As for Bronny, he has yet to make his decision, as the Jazz haven't offered him a deal yet, which is weird to me. Still no offers for Bronny on day 9 of free agency, so he'll find his destination eventually. It might just take a little bit of time. Oh, Bronny left the Jazz. He's going to Denver. They still have Kawhi over there. He's been there for a long time. He's played there his whole career. They've also got Wiggs. Oh, man. Yeah, this team isn't great. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Darren Peterson is usually pretty good in these, so that might help him in the future. But, man, it sucks that Bronny left Utah. Man, this Wizards team isn't much good either, is it? So it looks like both Bronny James and Floyd Mercer Jr. are going to have a lot on their shoulders as they try to carry their teams in this upcoming season. The Joker with an MVP. Wow, Trey Johnson, most improved player for the Jazz. Oh, I forgot Bronny's not on that team anymore. I was like, wow, how'd he put up those numbers alongside Bronny? The answer is he didn't. Floyd Mercer Jr. rebounded the ball just like his dad, despite being shorter. He averaged 24, 10, and 9 this year. Bronny averaged 23, 8, and 9 this year in Denver. So these guys are putting up pretty similar numbers. Unfortunately for both of them, though, their teams were trash. Mercer's was way worse than James's, though. The Wizards only won 28 games, making them a lock for the lottery. However, the Nuggets will have a chance to make the playoffs, but they're going to miss out. So both of these teams are going to need some improvement over the offseason. Oh my gosh. The Wizards traded their pick to Denver. So now Bronny's team is gonna get better as a result of Floyd's team struggling. That's huge for Bronny and the Nuggets. I wonder who they'll draft here. I mean, it's all auto-generated players. They ended up picking up Jonathan Singletary. I'm not gonna lie, bro, doesn't look that good. Dante Bell is another dude they picked up. And yeah, the Wizards didn't have any picks. I mean, they had a second rounder, but they didn't even pick up that guy on a contract. So the Wizards have a terrible season and basically make no improvement in the offseason unless they sign somebody big. That's always a possibility, but who wants to join a team that's that bad, right? Yeah, I guess nobody wants to join a team that's that bad. Although the good news for the Wizards is they don't have as many old players on the roster as they once did. So maybe they can start to build up a bit of a young core. As for the Nuggets, Darren Peterson, he's becoming great. He's up to an 87. Wiggs is getting worse. They've also got Raymond Ellis. Now, the only issue is all their good players are kind of at the same positions. They could really use some more wing play or a center. That would be huge for them. Cam Boozer's going to win an MVP here. Darren Peterson, 6th man of the year. Yeah, he got a lot better over the offseason. Started putting up huge numbers in Denver. Bronny, first team. He averaged 10 assists for the first time in his career. And Floyd Mercer Jr. averaged 26, 11, and 9 to make All-NBA first team. Both these guys are already 7 seasons into their careers. Oh my gosh, and the Wizards are still struggling. 31 wins for Mercer and Washington. And the Nuggets won 38. Are they in the play-in? No, not even in the play-in. 2 lottery teams. Oh my goodness, a whole lot of mid going on so far for Mercer and James. Well, maybe one of these teams could get lucky and land a top pick. The Wizards got number 2. That's a game changer for them. I wonder if they'll actually get somebody good. Oh my gosh. Brian Claxton, 74 at 21. 0 badges? Talking about defensive anchor. Seems like he might be an offensive anchor as well, too, bro. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. That's rough. The Wizards might have been better off trading the pick or something. I don't know, man. And both Mercer and James still have multiple years left on their contracts, so they'll be sticking around with their squads for a little bit. But I wouldn't be surprised to see both of them leave later down the line if things don't improve. Yeah, I mean, this Denver team isn't even bad. It's just weird. Like, they've got to trade somebody to get, I don't know, a big man, a power forward, something. Also, I'm going to move Darren Peterson to small forward so he can start. With Wiggs getting older, I think that move makes sense. And we'll go ahead and get the season started. Floyd Mercer Jr. following in his dad's footsteps, winning an MVP here, averaging 27, 11, and 10. And he, of course, made first team. Bronny was on second team this year, averaging 22, 6, and 9. Numbers went down, but I have a feeling that was because they just have so many guards in Denver. I don't know what they're doing with the rotations to figure everything out. Denver's got Embiid now. That's probably a bad trade. I mean, getting an old big man. They traded Wiggs. He was also old, but yeah, Embiid's even older. And also, both these teams were trash, by the way. Nuggets are the 10 seed in the play-in, miss out on the playoffs, and the Washington Wizards were not even in the play-in tournament. You can always hope that one of these teams drafts somebody good, but we've seen how that's gone in the past. So, I don't know. I mean, there's always a chance, but yeah, okay, the draft was pretty trash for both teams. So now my focus is on free agency for Mercer and James. That's going to be coming up for them soon, at least potentially. If they choose to, they could look for a new team. But you know what? The Wizards are getting a little better. They've got some decent young players. They're kind of improving. The Nuggets are also improving. Maybe it would be better if these guys stuck around. Bronny's thinking about free agency. He's on the last year of his deal. Mercer's got 2 years left. He's also thinking about free agency. Floyd Mercer Jr., another MVP. Bronny James still on second team. Yeah, Floyd Mercer Jr. is definitely outshining him. Wizards were in the play-in this year. That's definitely an improvement. They won 43 games. Nuggets are in the playoffs with 44 wins. Let's see if the Wizards can make it in as well. They do. In round 1, the Denver Nuggets with Bronny James will be taking on the Clippers. And the Wizards with Mercer will be taking on the Celtics. Well, the Nuggets are getting cooked, but the Wizards are kind of playing well right now. Nuggets are out of here. Oh, the Wizards are out of here as well. Well, that's unfortunate. First time seeing Bronny and Mercer in the playoffs in a minute, and it was kind of underwhelming. We didn't really see them do anything too interesting. They both lost in the first round. And I wonder, did Bronny sign an extension this year? No, he didn't. So he's going to be hitting free agency. Let's see where Bronny James is headed. I'm assuming he's not going to re-sign with Denver with all of their struggles. Well, the Nuggets are his only offer, so bro might have to come back. I simulated a couple days into free agency. Bronny still hasn't taken the Nuggets offer. We're on day 10. Bronny really doesn't want to go back to Denver, I guess. Despite the Nuggets offer in the bag, Bronny left. Wait, he didn't even leave. He just didn't sign with anybody. I simulated to the end of free agency. Bro doesn't have a deal. What are you doing, Bronny? Hold on, I'm gonna start the season. I'm sure somebody will sign him eventually. This is insane though, a 92 overall just not being with the team. This is what I'm talking about with 2K, man. Like, players expect too much money. It kind of breaks the league, and now you have all these quality NBA players just sitting in free agency. We gotta fix stuff like this, 2K, bro. All right, we're a couple days into the season. Tell me Bronny signed somewhere. There you go. Now, where did he go? Because wherever he went, it'll probably be a one-year deal, right? Yep, he signed a one-year minimum with the Pels. I'm not gonna lie, this might have been a good move. I mean, they have all the shooting guards. I'm gonna move Shaedon Sharpe to the 3. But dude, this team is stacked. Bronny, I kind of like the ring chasing move. And then I forgot to check in on Mercer. They have so many guards in Washington as well. Is there any way we can move things around here? We could have Carrington play small for Wallace at the 2, I guess. Just because, like, you don't want to have quality players like that coming off your bench. But yeah, there you go. This is going to be an interesting season. I could definitely see a world where Bronny wins a title here. Cam Boozer wins MVP. Floyd Mercer Jr. again following in the steps of his pops, winning the DPOY. He also makes first team. Yeah, he's cooking Bronny, bro. Bronny didn't even make All-NBA this year. He was on that super team, though, as the Pels won 50 games. Mercer's Wizards were trash once again. All right, Bronny, you haven't been the better individual player compared to Mercer, but if you could win a championship here, that'd be pretty huge. Round 1, Pelicans are taking on the Spurs, and did they just lose? No, they're going 7. All right, game 7, Bronny. Let's see what he's got. Well, it looks like the New Orleans Pelicans are going to win this one. Bronny, 24-10. There you go. Pels advanced to round 2 against a good Lakers squad. And the Pels lost in 7. They got smacked in the final game. Bronny, man, you were good in the playoffs, but it just wasn't enough. And now Bronny's going to be looking for another new team. Also, Floyd Mercer Jr. will be looking for a new team as well. So both our guys in free agency this summer as they're approaching 30. Each of them having 0 championships. Well, Mercer is remaining with the Wizards on a 4-year extension. And Bronny, oh my gosh, he can't find a team. Hopefully somebody picks him up. Nobody signed him again? Is he gonna have to play for a minimum? 2K, please fix this game, man. Because this nonsense has been going on for years, bro. Like, Bronny's a 92. How does he not have a job in the league? All right, couple games into the season. Somebody should have picked him up by now. Yep, there you go. Bronny James is on the Pistons. Who do they have over in Detroit? Oh, he's back with D. Fox, who we played with earlier. He's playing with Taj Ariza. He's 6'9". We'll play him at small forward. They've got Asar, Rocky. This is another good team. Bronny, if you're going to ring chase, you got to do it right and at least, you know, win championships. So hopefully he can actually win a title in Detroit if he's just going to keep hopping to all these different teams. Floyd Mercer Jr. with another MVP as he averages a triple-double. Looking like the Brody out there. And he won DPOY. Bronny James on second team in Detroit. Maybe his play will convince some team to actually sign him to a multi-year contract as the Pistons were the #1 seed. Wizards were not in the playoffs again. Round 1, Detroit will be taking on the Bucks. They win in 5. Round 2, it'll be the Heat. They sweep them. Conference finals, they got the Celtics. Bronny's in the finals just like that, taking on the Lakers as Bronny won conference MVP. He's leading this team to the finals. Game number 1 will go to LA. Game 2 goes to the Pistons. They win game 3. Lakers win game 4. All right, Bronny, here you go. Big game 5 coming up. The team that wins game 5 typically goes on to win the series. And we've got a close game. Minute 15 left. Lakers are currently up by 3 and they have the ball. Jalen Suggs gives it into Troy Nolan. I don't know how to say his last name, but Nolan has the ball. He's working on De'Aaron Fox here. He'll swing it out to Jackson. Jackson gonna ball fake, give it up to Davion. Davion to Nolan for a 3 ball. He misses. It's rebounded by our big man. Bro, his name's dumb hard to say as well. Now the ball will go to Bronny James. Bronny's got the LeBrons on. Going to the basket. He's doubled. He'll kick it out to De'Aaron Fox. Fox to Taj Ariza. Not much time left on the shot clock here. They find Bronny open in his cash. Tie ball game here in game 5. Big shot from Bronny. Here comes Nolan. He's going to the basket. Oh, what a pass to Oakley. Oakley out to Jackson in the corner. He'll set the screen for Jackson. Jackson back out to Oakley. Oakley to Jackson once again. There goes the screen. Not much time left for LA. Great defense from Detroit. And they'll secure the rebound. Call timeout. Less than 13 seconds to go here. The Detroit Pistons can win this one at the buzzer. They can hold for the final shot. Asar Thompson gives it into Bronny James. Bronny is defended by Jalen Suggs. He draws the double. James out to a wide open Fox. De'Aaron, come on. And that leaves the door open for the Lakers. 4.3 left. This is not good. Oakley gives it into Suggs to Nolan. Why is bro at half court? He shoots it from the logo game. Are you kidding me? The Lakers win it at the buzzer. That's devastating for Bronny right there. You saw, bro. He was frustrated. What a shot from the logo. Oh my goodness. Bronny with 19 in this one, it wasn't enough. That was a crazy game winner. And now Bronny's Pistons are facing elimination headed into game 6. Oh no, come on Bronny. All right, this game's pretty close. Nope, it's over. It's over. Oh my goodness, Bronny comes up short again. And the bad news for him, he's probably headed to a new team once again. He can't even run it back with his guys. That's not an option. All right, Bronny, where are we headed to next? 0 offers so far. Oh, I've seen this movie before. Oh my gosh, Bronny finally got an actual long-term contract. A 3-year deal with Portland. Beautiful. And while Floyd Mercer is still in Washington, he's remained loyal to this team. Bronny James is now with the Portland Trail Blazers, playing alongside Drake Powell and Damian Sarr. And I'm going to go ahead and move Bronny back to the point guard spot so Damian Sarr can start. Oh, they've also got Seth George. He's a good big man. This is a nice team, and Bronny's the focal point. We'll see if James can finally get his hands on a championship. I'm also looking out for Mercer. He has been an individually great player, but that team success has not came for him just yet. Cam Boozer with an MVP. Floyd Mercer Jr., a DPOY. Mercer and James on first team this year. Putting up comparable numbers at this point. Okay, Bronny. Wizards are in the play-in tournament. Blazers are in the playoffs. The Wizards do punch their ticket to the postseason. Let's see what these guys can do here. Blazers will be taking on the Grizz led by Cooper the Hooper. That's going to be a tough one for Bronny. And the Wizards, they're going to be taking on the Hawks. Wizards got swept. Blazers are competing though. They're going to game 7 with the Grizzlies. We've seen Bronny make big plays in big games, and he's going to have to do that again right here against Memphis. Okay, Portland's got the lead in the 4th, and they're going to win this one. Bronny's going to advance 21-17. That's nice. Oh man, but this is a tough Mavs team to run into. And Bronny and the Blazers end up losing in 6. Bronny was playing so well too. 33, 11, and 13, but his team still fell short. And that seems to be the common theme for both Mercer and James in this video. They played very well, but their teams have fallen short. That was happening a lot for LeBron, but Mercer was able to win a couple championships. Blazers roster looks the same. Wait, did they lose somebody? I think they did lose somebody big. Yeah, they had a good 2 guard who's not here, I think. And then as for the Wizards, bro, they're just still trash. Once Floyd Mercer Jr.'s contract is over with, I'm gonna force him to test free agency just because, bro, the Wizards have been so garbage. Hold on, Bronny. I didn't know you had it like that. 26, 8, and 11. And he won DPOY. Oh, man. Now, Floyd Mercer was cool, but he's starting to regress a little bit while Bronny, or at least looking at the numbers, you know, they're kind of going down a little, right? His overall hasn't gone down. But anyway, Bronny seems to be really hitting his peak right now. And also, the Blazers were really good. They picked up Koa Pete on a minimum contract in 153 games. Wizards, again, just suffering in mediocrity. They were in the play-in tournament. They will make the playoffs, but I don't expect them to do much. Meanwhile, though, I think the Blazers are the team we focus on for this postseason because, man, it looks like they could do something. Or maybe not. They're headed to a Game 7 with Dallas. We'll see if they can at least make it out of the first round. Bronny, this is your MVP season. You can't lose to the Mavs in round 1. All right, there you go. Bronny, big game. Oh my gosh, he wants this ring bad. And hold on, Mercer Jr. is going to a Game 7 against the 2-seeded Hornets. Could we see Floyd have a big playoff moment here? No, we can't. I'm sorry, Floyd. And now Bronny will move on to round 2 against Golden State. Bronny is going to keep his playoff run pushing into the conference finals against the Nuggets, a team he used to play for, but his Blazer squad is better than this Denver team, in my opinion. They're up 2-1. They're up 3-1. Bronny is in the finals. He's taking on the Hornets, who ended up beating Mercer Jr. All right, let's get into it. Game 1 of the series, we'll go to Portland. Hornets win Game 2 and 3 and 4. Bronny. Okay, Blazers win Game 5. Bro, it's over. Are you serious, Bronny? You were so close. He played so well, though. I can't even blame him. And now seems like a good time to compare Floyd Mercer and Bronny James's resumes. Mercer has 3 MVPs, 9 All-Star appearances, 10 All-NBA first-team appearances, 3 DPOYs, 9 All-Defensive first-team appearances, and 2 All-Defensive second-team appearances, while Bronny has an MVP, 8 All-Star appearances, 5 first-team All-NBA appearances, 4 second-team All-NBA appearances, 1 DPOY, and 2 All-Defensive first-team appearances. So yeah, Mercer Jr.'s definitely got him beat out right now. That championship would have done so much for Bronny, though. It's unfortunate he didn't win it. Now this offseason, we don't have to worry about any free agency stuff. Both Bronny and Mercer will be standing pat with their teams for now. Now Mercer Jr. is set to become a free agent next summer, and unless the Wizards get better, like I've been talking about, I'm going to go ahead and have him test free agency because that seems to make sense. I know he's saying I want to re-sign in Washington, but he's wasting his career at this point, bro. As for the Blazers, they're looking to get back to the finals and actually win this time, but they don't have Koa Beat, who they signed on a minimum contract. All right, Bronny, I didn't know you had it like that. Bro's playing crazy. Floyd Mercer wins a DPOY. Bron with MVP. Mercer is also on first team here with Bronny. The Blazers won 70 games. Dang. Oh my gosh, Bronny, you better win this chip. As for Mercer, Wizards were trash, and he's going to be hitting free agency this summer where I'll force him to leave the team. But man, let's lock in on this Bronny playoff run. Round 1, Blazers got the Jazz. No way I'll lose in round 1. Okay, there you go. Round 2, it'll be the Lakers. Blazers up 3-2. They win in 6. Bronny, 1 more series and you'll be back in the finals. Gotta get through OKC. Yeah, Bronny! Bronny and the Blazers are here, taking on Camboose. Oh my gosh! That Bulls team is stacked. If you could somehow pull this off, it'd be legendary, Bronny. Game 1 goes to Portland. Bulls win Game 2. Blazers win Game 3 and 4. They won it in 5. Bronny James is on the board with the title. LeBron was unable to win a championship throughout the entirety of this simulation, but Bronny just got one. Big stuff from James Jr. right there. Oh, and I didn't even know Bronny's in free agency this summer too after the championship. Mercer Jr., of course, is here in free agency as well. Bronny's gonna leave. The Blazers aren't giving him money. As for Mercer, he wants to re-sign. But no, you're gone, man. You gotta join a new team, bro. Bronny James went to the T-Wolves. I thought he was going to the Mavs. Yeah, Bronny, he kind of jumps around in terms of teams. Floyd Mercer, he's been with one franchise for his whole career, so this is gonna be a change of pace for him. Mercer got a 1-year contract in Atlanta with an old Anthony Edwards. As for Bronny, we got to check out that T-Wolves team. Okay, this is a really good team. Bronny is going to have a chance to repeat. It'd be crazy if he repeated playing for 2 different teams. And I mean, yeah, this Hawks team's all right. The good news is Mercer's on a 1-year deal, so if things don't work out, then he can just look to join a new team. Bronny James with another MVP. Bro, Bronny's catching up to Mercer Jr. He makes All-NBA first. Mercer Jr. makes All-NBA second. He did win DPOY this year, though. And Bronny and Mercer were both on the 1-seeded teams in their respective conferences. Oh, this is fire. We need to see the finals meet up. Please, 2K. Round 1 goes smooth for the T-Wolves. It's not going smooth for Mercer and the Hawks. They lost in round 1. Floyd! All right, well, let's see if Bronny can get back to the finals. Round 2 is easy. Conference finals. He's got the Warriors. Bronny's back in the finals. I think a championship would make him better than Mercer, but he's got to get through a tough Pacers team. Game 1 goes to the T-Wolves. Pacers win game 2 and 3 and 4. Bronny can't catch a break, bro. They win game 5 and it's over with, bro. Kelly Mills, finals MVP. And now Mercer is back in free agency. Bronny is going to be sticking around with the T-Wolves trying to run it back. But Floyd might be on his second team in 2 years, which would definitely be a change of pace for a guy who was loyal to the Wizards for the entirety of his career. And Mercer's going to the Rockets. A 3-year contract this time. Bronny is still with the Timberwolves, like I said. Here's their team. Pretty much the same squad. As for the Rockets, okay! You got Floyd, you got Caden Boozer, Hugo Gonzalez. I think I'll move Caden Boozer over to the 2 guard at 6'5", so him and Mercer can start. And yeah, they've got a little squad over there. Cam Boozer with an MVP. Bronny James on first team. Mercer Jr. on second team. Numbers did go up in Houston for Mercer. The T-Wolves won 57 games. Rockets won 50. And Bronny and Mercer are in the same conference. In order for them to meet up, though, both teams would have to make the conference finals. T-Wolves win in round 1. So do the Rockets. Okay. T-Wolves win round 2. Rockets could win here in the second round. They're going 7. All right, Floyd, lock in for me. Come on. I'm trying to see Bronny versus Mercer here. We got to see LeBron versus Mercer earlier, so I'd like to see their sons going at it here, but it's not gonna happen, bro. Oh my gosh. Come on, Floyd. I need like a 50-point triple-double or something so that you can advance. And now the T-Wolves are taking on a really tough Lakers team. Oh yeah, Nolan hit that half-court shot, didn't he, against Bronny? And yeah, he's about to cook Bronny again. Bronny's trying, bro. He's playing good, but it just hasn't been enough. And now what I'm worried about is the regression for both of these guys. I feel like we could see them start to get worse pretty soon. Okay, Mercer doesn't regress. Bronny goes down 1. Yeah, so does some of his supporting cast. Mercer and James are gonna have to do any type of winning that they want to do soon, because I know that regression's gonna really start hitting soon. Bronny with another one in year 17 and a DPOY. Yo, he's better than Mercer Jr. Timberwolves won 55 games, Rockets won 47, and again, in order for Mercer and James to face off, they're gonna both have to make it to the conference finals, and Mercer loses in round 1. Bronny is in the conference finals. He'll be taking on Sacramento. This team is nice. They have Bryce on the squad. Bronny versus Bryce. And the big brother is going to win in this one. In the NBA Finals, Bronny will be taking on Cooper Flag. Come on. Bronny's lost a lot in the finals in this video. Things were going so well early for the T-Wolves. Now it's 2-2. Oh, no, don't do this. We're going 7. All right, Bronny. You've got a chance to win it in dramatic fashion. Game 7, the 2 best words in sports. There you go, Bronny. Oh my gosh. This game is so close. I thought Bronny had it for a second, but it's a 2-point game, minute 18 left. Game 7, NBA Finals. Let's jump in. Salon is going to give the ball into James. Bronny trying to work his way to the basket here. Oh my goodness. Bronny James. He's 6'2", by the way, getting up like that. That type of play shifts the whole, momentum of the game. Bro. T-Wolves are up by 4. About a minute left here. It's poked away by James. Bronny all the way. Swings it to Carrington. Another dunk. Everybody's getting up right now for the T-Wolves. Oh, it might be over with, bro. How do you come back from something like that if you're the Hornets? Bronny, he's making huge plays right now. Wood with the rock. Wood gives it down to the post. Jemison, fade away, off. It's rebounded by Wilson. Wilson to Bronny. And Bronny's going to get fouled. The Hornets already intentionally fouling. First one for James. Cash. Second one for James is also... Oh, he missed. I was ready to say it was going to go in. I thought he was going to make it. I mean, maybe the Hornets have a slight chance here. Cooper Flag with the ball. Flag trying to go to the basket. Great defense. Flag has to kick it out to Wood. Wood will get the screen here. Pull a midi and miss it. It's over with. Bronny James is an NBA champion in Game 7 of the Finals. He has a 34-point triple-double. He did it, man. He finally did it. And it's about time, man, because Bronny's headed into year 18 with Floyd Mercer. Who knows when these guys are going to retire? I mean, I'd assume they're not going to be hooping too much longer. Bronny is now the the second best player on the T-Wolves. Mercer's still the best player in Houston, but they fell off. They lost somebody. Timberwolves still have their championship core together. Also, both Mercer and James are on the final year of their contracts. Bronny James, another MVP. Floyd Mercer Jr. with the DPOY. He had a bounce-back season this year. Bronny first team. Floyd first team. T-Wolves won 62 games. Rockets won 37. Hey, if the Rockets grab the 8th seed, we could see Bronny versus Mercer Jr., but no such luck. The Rockets got the 7th seed, so instead, we would have to see these guys meet up in the conference finals, but Mercer Jr. loses in the first round. Bro, come on. Bronny and the T-Wolves are continuing their run, though. Oh, wow, they're undefeated so far. And they might go back to the finals. Game 7 coming up here against the Lakers. Let's jump into Simcast. Oh, man, Bronny and the T-Wolves are cooking in this one. Bronny is back competing for another Larry O.B. against the Indiana Pacers. This Pacers team is pretty nuts. Game 1 of the series will go to the T-Wolves. Pacers win game 2 and 3. T-Wolves win game 4. Pacers win game 5. And here we go again. Game 7. Game 7 of the finals. Bronny can win his 2nd title in a row, but that's not happening. Sorry, Bronny. At least you got one, though, man. 38 points in this game. You can't blame Bronny, bro. It's clear he's a playoff performer for sure. Okay, so I didn't even notice Floyd Mercer Jr. was going into free agency. Bronny was also a free agent, right? And Floyd was like, you know what? I'll just take Bronny's spot in Minnesota. And Bronny, he ended up going to the Memphis Grizzlies, where he's playing with this Mel Longley dude who's insane. He went up 5 overall as a 22. They've also got Kyle Wells, Rex Bonner. They've got a squad. Bro, Bronny's great at picking teams in free agency. So now we've got Mercer, who's playing for the Timberwolves. Bronny is now on the Grizzlies. What's going on? I did not expect this from Floyd Mercer Jr. He wins an MVP this year. Makes first team. And Bronny, what happened? No All-NBA for Bronny? Oh, wow. The Grizzlies and T-Wolves were the top 2 seeds. But what was going on with Bronny? Oh, my gosh. He fell off. Mel Longley was taking all the shine or something. But I feel like there's a chance we see Bronny and Mercer face off in the conference finals this year. Please let it happen, 2K. They both make it out of round 1. They just got to make it out of round 2. They did it. All right, here we go. Bron versus Mercer. It finally happened. How many years has it been? We're in year 19. We're finally here, man. Game number 1 of the series will go to the T-Wolves. Grizz win game 2. T-Wolves win game 3 and 4. Grizz win game 5. But the T-Wolves win in 6. Floyd Mercer go into the finals to take on the Hawks. Floyd, you're trying to get a ring right here. Game 1 will go to Atlanta. T-Wolves win game 2 and 3. Hawks win game 4. Come on, Floyd. Game 5 goes to the T-Wolves, and the Hawks win game 6. So for the millionth time in this video, we've got a game 7. Bro, this video is about to be like 2 hours, just like my last one. But Floyd Mercer Jr. did it. His first ever NBA championship. Congratulations to Floyd. And now both Mercer and James are headed into their 20th NBA seasons. Neither one of them decided to retire, but we are going to be paying close attention to that. Also, I do want to pay attention to free agency because I think both of them are free agents, or is it just Bronny? Oh no, Floyd's standing pat, and it looks like Bronny's just going to re-sign with Memphis. Cool, free agency was pretty simple this year. Oh man, the T-Wolves regressed a lot after the championship, but Bronny's Grizzlies look really good. I could see a world where Bronny wins a title this year for sure. And who knows, maybe Mercer can go back-to-back even though the team's a little bit older. Floyd Mercer Jr., another MVP, and he's still not thinking about retirement. He wants to keep hooping. He wins a DPOY as well. Oh my gosh, and Bronny's falling off. Bro, Floyd is cooking late in this video. Both Bronny and Floyd are on the 1 and 2 seeded teams in the Western Conference. Let's get these playoffs going. I'm trying to see another matchup between these two guys. Hopefully they can make it to the conference finals. T-Wolves lost with Floyd, but Bronny is in the conference finals here with his Memphis Grizzlies. Let's see if they can go to the finals. They can't. Oh, they lost by 1 in game 7. Dang it, I should have slowed it down. That's my bad completely, man. Floyd Mercer was solid in the playoffs. Bronny was solid in the playoffs, but neither one of them could win a title this year. It's the Sacramento Kings winning it. And Bronny James has retired. He's left the game. James ended up winning 2 championships, 5 MVPs, 2 finals MVPs, made 15 All-Star teams, 10 All-NBA first teams, and 4 All-NBA second teams. Also, Bronny managed to win 5 Defensive Player of the Year awards. And I can't see where Bronny's at on the scoring list because Floyd Mercer Jr. broke the list. Sometimes this happens in 2K, another glitch that absolutely needs to be fixed. Yeah, to be honest with you, I have no idea where Bronny James stands on any of these records because Floyd Mercer Jr. has broken a lot of the list. But Bronny is 3rd all-time in assists, there you go. And he's 7th in steals. That's about all I could find though. So that's it for Bronny's career. Now we got to simulate the rest of Mercer Jr.'s career. He's still hooping, trying to add to that resume. He has been great late in his career. I don't blame him for not retiring. I mean, he just won an MVP. Seems like he's still at the top of his game. Wait, was he in free agency this year? Oh my gosh, he just went to the Jazz. Well, let's see how things go for Floyd in Utah. I don't think they're going to go well. This team isn't very good, and Mercer just went down to an 88. I'm assuming his 21st season will probably be his last in the association. Mel Longley, Bronny's teammate from Memphis, wins the MVP award here. Floyd Mercer still making All-NBA in year 21, and he says it's time for him to walk away from the game of basketball. His Jazz are in the playoffs, though, so hey, maybe there's a chance he wins a chip in his final season. Oh, never mind. After 21 years pro, Floyd Mercer Jr. has retired. He won 1 ring, 5 MVPs, a finals MVP, made 17 All-Star teams, 14 All-NBA first teams, and 3 All-NBA second teams. He also won 7 DPOYs. He finished 5th in points, 5th in field goals made, 6th in threes made, 4th in assists, 10th in steals, and 5th in minutes. Let me know who you all think did better, Floyd Mercer Jr. or Bronny James. And also, let me know who you all think did better between LeBron and Floyd Mercer. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.